Hey Taurus, hey, welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. Thank you for stopping by. Like, share, comment. Let me see y'all out there, Taurus. And if you have not subscribed, hit the bell so you'll be notified. We're taking a look at love and life for you. What are the energies about love as it pertains to you right now and life? So I did pull out my cards for the sake of time. I'll clarify if need be. So taking a look at the general energies around you as it pertains to love, we have the Justice followed by the Star. Now, with the Justice followed by the Star, I feel like right now is possibly a time where there's a lot of support coming towards you when it comes to justice, fairness, balance. Things could be balancing out on your behalf. I do feel like this could be for some of you that have taken some type of right action. When it comes to love, you're getting the good karma from making those good decisions. You could have just good energy, around you when it comes to love. And the Star says that you can actually expect a good outcome with what it is that you're desiring, possibly because you stood at a good place when it comes to making good decisions with the Justice. It feels like things are actually going to end in your favor if they're ending. There's some type of dispute, some type of settlement, or something like that that could possibly be happening around you when it comes to love. But the energy is in your favor because of how you've made decisions and how you've handled situations when it comes to love in general. Okay. Now, looking at your specific energy, I have the Judgment followed by the Strength. Now, this definitely could say the energy that you're in right now is one where this is a moment for you to rise to an occasion that cause you to step out in courage, right? Or to assert yourself in some type of way. There's a resurgence of that kind of energy. You may not have to use that often. You may not have had to use it for a long time. There's something about this moment where you may need to step out and show yourself strong when it comes to love. That's the energy that you're in with the Judgment and the Strength. Yeah, you may need to display yourself as strong and confident with a great deal of, determination to do whatever it is that you're focused on or what you need to be done. You may need to show up strong, right now. That's the energy that I'm seeing you in, just really displaying your strength and your determination right now when it comes to love. There could be a situation that you're dealing with right now. Why is this your energy? Let me take a look here. Why is Taurus needing to rise to the occasion in this way? Now, one of the animals that represent the Strength card is the lion, right? The lion doesn't necessarily need to announce who it is or what it is. There's a known factor, in its habitat of the fact that there's a quality about the lion. And there's really not a lot of need for the lion to remind everybody of who he is. There's just a known, fact. But every now and then, the lion needs to step out and roar and just remind the jungle, remind the wild of who it is, right? It feels like you have one of those moments happening right now. You may need to remind people as it pertains to love in life right now of just who you are. Okay? It feels like that. But let's see why. Why is this Taurus's energy? Why is this Taurus's energy when it comes to love? I see the Emperor coming out and the Four of Cups. So the Emperor followed by the Four of Cups is you asserting your uniqueness, asserting your possibly your ability to choose like what it is that you feel like is necessary for you. The Four of Cups sits in an energy of indifference. It's almost like this level of asserting your independence and, exercising your right to do that or to make any decision that's going to be good for you. Yeah. So this may be a moment that you're asserting your independence, Taurus. And showing yourself strong. Like there comes a time in life where you just need to let people know, like, I don't need you to survive. I don't need you to hold my hand. I don't need you to be able to thrive. It feels like something like that. Yeah, I don't know what would cause that. Like maybe someone is trying to call your bluff or something like that. I don't know. But this feels like a moment where you're just kind of asserting your independence. And it's a moment where you are being called to really just flex in that too. For those that are watching, give them something to see. Somebody may be waiting for you to fall or to break under this pressure. But in fact, it's the very opposite, right? I feel like this energy is an energy that will cause you to thrive. And this may even be a realization that you are coming into right now, too. How are you feeling right now? I have the Sun clarified by the World. You feel happy about some type of ending. You feel happy about ending something or starting something new. There's a level of enjoyment and anticipation that you're feeling right now with this. You're starting something new, you're ending something, and you feel good about it. And if you haven't yet, this is your intention, okay? If somebody's ending something with you, you're okay with it. You're going to be all right. You're actually happy about it. I don't know if they're anticipating you being down and out about this, but you're happy about it. Let's see, what is this ending for Taurus? The Hierophant came out. Is this a marriage that's ending? The Emperor. This could be like an over-dominating partner that tries to manipulate in certain ways to try to control you. The Hierophant followed by the Emperor. Yeah. So this could be ending some type of commitment that you've had, some type of agreement that you've had when it comes to love. Yeah, but it says that you're okay with it. You gonna be all right. As a matter of fact, you may be a little bit excited about this freedom that you're about to get. You're feeling a little bit exuberant about this ending. That's what it says. Let me know if that's you, okay? When it comes to what you're thinking right now, I have Charity followed by the High Priestess. This is where it gets interesting. So the Charity followed by the High Priestess. So there's something I feel like that you have been thinking about. I feel like, first of all, you know more than people give you credit for. This could be about your person that you're thinking about right now when it comes to love. This could be the person that things are ending with right now and you're a little bit happy about it. You feel a little relieved about it. You know more than what you're saying and more than what they understand that you know. And not only do you know more, you may have been very accepting. You may have been very supportive with what you know, very non-judgmental about these things. And you're thinking of how supportive you've been in spite of everything that you know. How supportive you've been. There's some deep, dark secrets with the High Priestess. This is hidden stuff that you know about, right? And the Charity gives this very virtuous quality of loving unconditionally. You may have kept a lot of secrets on the hush for folks, for this person, right, that you're ending things with. It's almost like you're taking a moment to understand like how much you've endured here and how heavy it's been, right? Sometimes it can feel really heavy holding on to things that you know that you don't share. Now, that doesn't mean that you agree with it, but you know, what is this that's on your mind right now? Seven of Swords, deception, sneakiness, sneaking around, right? Behind people's backs or in the dark. Things where you may have, that might be where that justice comes in the beginning. All of this good energy coming back to you because of the way that you've handled it. You've handled it like a pro. You've handled it with diplomacy, with integrity. You know, this may have even been you compromising, working with this in spite of just judging it and treating it in a way that would be dishonorable. The Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords says that you watched and you knew some things that you didn't say that you knew. This could be concerning this person. You saw them sneaking around and just doing everything under the sun that they could, you know, just displayed ways of just indulging and not withholding from their desires with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. This is like some kind of spiritual bondage that someone could be in that you know of their condition, and yet you remain supportive and non-judgmental in this situation. There may be something about that where you feel relief right now as it's ending and you're walking away. When it's all said and done, the hope and faith comes out. And I feel like some part of this process, it has been challenging. It's been challenging to you spiritually. It's been challenging to you emotionally. It's been challenging to you mentally. But there's something about this process when it's all said and done. You're going to have an opportunity, especially with justice, um, moving into the star. There's some healing that's taking place that's all around you. And that's actually going to help you to possibly be restored. Like some part of your faith and love is being restored, is being healed. Um, and you may in fact start to like believe in love again. Like this may be like the beginning of a new season of love for you. And it may in fact, with that Four of Cups coming out after the um, Emperor, right, this may be starting with you loving yourself, being in a moment of just rejecting everybody so that you can just love and ruminate in the energy of love and, you know, all this good energy that's around you so that you could just ruminate in that and heal what needs to be healed right now. Because Hope talks about you just coming back into the idea that this was possibly, you know, something that may not have had anything to do with you. And you will walk away from this still believing that hope, that love is possible. Why did hope and love come out for Taurus here? It could be about you understanding that this person doesn't, you know, it has nothing to do with you. This is definitely someone else's experience. Because the Page of Cups comes out, which talks about a young, immature, right? You could be young, or this person could be younger than you. This type of relationship could have been a very immature type of relationship. One full of ego with the Five of Wands and, you know, selfish passions and desires. This could be like some of the things that you're understanding and kind of working through right now. Because on the other end of this comes out the Eight of Pentacles, which talks about the very opposite of the Page of Pentacles, which is an immature love, an immature relating. The Eight of Pentacles talks about a mature, a love that you've put a lot of work in. This may be like what you're walking away with, a maturity that you've learned through this experience. At the very least, you learn what love is not, you know, and what you don't want. But the experience it's given you something to ponder, something to walk away with, right? I want to see what messages come out. What do they want to say to you that they haven't been able to say to Taurus? Okay. For Taurus. So we both know that I am not for you. That's too many. Okay. My life is not as together as I want it to be or as it seems. I am not available. So this feels like someone who may have come to some realizations as well. Yeah. They know they did something. They messed things up. I know I messed everything up. I lost myself for a little while. I left you before you could leave me, right? This could be embedded in like insecurities, just someone, and it doesn't really feel like it had a lot to do with you. This could be someone else having their own experience that you may have come to realize, yeah, this is not my person. And they realize it too. It sounds like I remember every detail of that day. Whoever this is will definitely have a moment where they will have a bit of clarity. There may be a moment where they realize what they had one day. It may not be today, but they may come to that realization one day. But of course, you'll be gone. Okay. I'm just going to see what other advice Spirit has for you. We're making good time at 2222. What other advice do you have for Taurus here? Any other advice for Taurus here? All right. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Emperor coming back out. And so Spirit could be just telling you to, now is a beautiful time for you to rise up into everything that you always wanted to be, right? With this Queen of Wands, this is a very capable energy, very beautiful, passionate, even an alluring energy. I think the Queen of Wands is probably next to the Emperor. Well, all of the queens are attractive, but she's attractive in a very passionate way. She's attractive with her energy. She's attractive with, how she does things, how capable she is. Her attraction is very alluring. Spirit wants you to know just how much power you hold, right, within your wand. The wand represents power. It represents, your ability to make things happen. Power, right? Spirit wants you to know just how empowered you are, how much power you hold, and not to sit on it. The Queen of Wands is very active and outgoing. Spirit don't want you to sit on this, right? I do feel like I'm talking to someone who is possibly very attractive. It doesn't always mean beauty, but there's something that's pulls people to you and attracts people to you. I almost said this is the energy that's very close to the Empress, which has that very alluring energy as well. But all the queens have this essence about them, but from a different perspective. Spirit doesn't want you to sit on this energy. Utilize your power. I feel like you're stepping into that because the energy is the judgment followed by the strength, right? It's almost like understand your power. Like now is a time for you to roar, right? It's a time for, you don't do it every day, but right now would be very fitting for you to come out of your den and let the jungle know and remind them just of who you are, Taurus. Don't lose sleep over this. The Nine of Wands, right? This is not a time for you to feel like something is happening to you. This is actually happening for you. Instead of losing sleep, this is a time for you to be getting the best sleep ever. Okay. You'll be thanking Spirit for what's taking place right now, if this reading is resonating for you. And then lastly, I feel like there is someone coming towards you. The Emperor. That's a very befitting energy. This is someone who is stable, who is very integrous, someone who is about business, who knows how to get things done. They're not waiting for people to do it. This is definitely the same kind of energy of the Queen of Swords. They are starters, self-starters. Like, they don't wait for people to come and do. They get things done, right? They're usually ahead of the game. And so this energy coming towards you is very befitting, right? And so this time could be spent restoring and healing yourself. I feel like Spirit is saying this is the time for you, so that you are ready for your next encounter, because it may in fact be a very heavy hitter. This Emperor ain't nothing to play with, okay? And so in this position, this is talking about something that is mature, right? This isn't child's love. This isn't something that's immature and superficial and flaky and not necessarily playful in a good way, but this is not something that is unstable, right? That type of playful. This is something that is actually going to require a lot of integrity, okay? The Emperor is highly integrous, okay? May in fact be having something to do with business too. I'm getting that as well. It may be something all around beneficial, okay? And so rest up and heal, Taurus, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by. It has been Blood Moon Oracle coming with today's message. Until next time, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not, and I will see you. Blood Moon Oracle here. This was a general read, and so if you are looking for something personal and this didn't quite resonate with where you are, you're looking for a reading, hit me up. You can shoot me an email or go down to my description and hit my calendar and schedule with me. Okay, just as easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay, schedule with me. Until next time, it's been Blood Moon Oracle coming with the love energy for Taurus. All right, take care, Taurus. Bye.